Hey everybody, what's up? This is NerdFan16 on YouTube, Retro Kid on livestream chat rooms, and I have some updates relating to the following franchises. One, of course, being Power Rider. I'll get to that in a minute. And some updates on DC animated movies and my now new interest into the movies brand, and just Empire's 25 variant covers that they've done so far for Days of Future Past, the next X-Men movie. And as much as I would like to go on about Apocalypse, the movie after this, there's not really much other than Bryan Singer's tweet about it being confirmed. So I won't do much on that until more news of that pops up. So till then, a quick update. I just yesterday purchased a Target-only Nerf Alpha Trooper. Personal story, I never actually owned the original Alpha Trooper, and I'll have a full review of this come next week or over the weekend. So I'll have like a full demonstration on my beginner's thoughts on the blaster itself, and so far I really like it. It's firing on all cylinders as far as a blaster goes at this level, and expect more on that. With the Nerf derogatory stuff out of the way, let's talk about Saban's failed attempt at Power Rider, because as of today, reported by ORED's Range, turns out they just recently lost the trademark to Power Rider, and it was reported to be trademarked as of 3 years ago during June of 2011. And what they found out on Ranger Crew is that the trademark is no longer active, meaning it's not really possibility of a new school rider, or Heisei if you want to be Emperor representative, that it will not be happening. There will be no adaptation of any of the following past riders, one of which I'm thinking all of your god of choice, whoever, to my audience, that they didn't do an adaptation on Forza. And a funny story, I think last year or 2012, there was an April Fool's prank of a script out of leaked actually of Forza being the new Power Rider, but thankfully that never happened. My thoughts on the cancellation? Yeah, it wasn't really the right time or place, given that Saban has just started, doing 2 seasons of everything, Power Rangers wise, and Megaforce just starting to pick up steam again. I don't really think it was the right time and place to start a whole new show until they at least got hopefully another team under their belt, because I'm getting a little frustrated with the whole splitting it up into 2 seasons thing as well. So that's my thoughts. To Bandai of Japan, we apologize for just doing anything with this franchise. If that was the intention, I am not affiliated with Bandai America. I am just a fan. Please don't sue me. Please don't come after me. And for the love of all that is holy, do not send your writers on me, because I will fangasm before the rider kick is punched. Now with the jokes out of the way, let's get to my thoughts so far on DC Animated of 2014. I would like to point out I did not own or purchase Justice League War yet. However, I do have the trade story of that entire arc for New 52. I also haven't gotten around to reading it, which I probably should. I guess to research the review. Finally, I get a little legitimate. I do know that there's images of the trailer. I don't want to do it to fear spoilers, so here's like an old comic run of the Damian Wayne arc, which is what is going to happen in Son of Batman. My quick thoughts before I get into Son of Batman for Justice League War. I think it's going to be an okay adaptation for the book. DC Anime did a pretty good job with their adaptation with Dark Knight Rises, both parts. The only problem on my end was just finding both parts, because after a while they did put the two together. I had the rotten luck of waiting around for the second half, so it was like too little, or I might have waited too long or something like that. So yeah, my thoughts on the voice for Batman. I don't really have the actor's name on hand, mostly because I have two hands on the tripod, so just to keep it steady. For the voice I heard, he sounds like a very a wise, very top tier veteran Batman. I don't know if this was this gentleman's first or second time, or third or 48th. I don't know. For the kid they have being Damian, he is definitely ruthless, given the source material's intentions, what they were going with. The suit for the new Robin at the time, it's very, I guess, tactical would be a better term. Low tech, even, given that he was trained for the League of Shadows, would put it best. The fact they had a nice joke about him actually can drive the car and everything. I want to see more interplay like that. Just having like a lethal character like Damian and just trying to neuter him into like a non-lethal status like his father is, I'm not gonna lie, might be the highlight of the movie to my knowledge. Overall, I'm looking forward to the movie. I can't wait to purchase it. Like I said, this is a DVD only movie. I think the IMDb said that it will come out in May. If it's going any earlier or later, please let me know in the comments. And that's it on DC's end. And speaking of which, I'm sure that DC Animated has done way better stories than live action. I don't know if that's true or not. Again, comments, you know the deal. On to Marvel. So Empire last week released 25 variant covers of their next month's issue for the magazine, relating to, of course, Days of Future Past. Since I can't technically show you it due to the file size, I'll just show off some set photos at the time of this recording. They looked okay. They represented the characters that they needed to represent. There's this stupid Photoshop one of Deadpool being legit in the movie, which I don't see at all. It would be a nice hidden ending if that's Brian's intentions, if that ever does happen. Oh wow, this is another set photo of, I believe, yes, Michael Fassbender as the younger Magneto. And I think they might have a Super Bowl ad come Sunday. I'm not entirely sure. And since I have mentioned in the past I do live in New York City, I am aware that there was some Times Square shenanigans, just basic, promotion for the bowl. I did go there just yesterday. Could not film or photograph any of it because it's typical Times Square with the height of tourism. It'll just get crowded real fast. You'll barely get a shot. Pro tip, if anyone who wants to travel here, just be ready and when you get an angle to take a photo, do it. Don't waste your time. Joking out of the way. Behind the scenes so far looks not bad. Singer is very, I want to say, open to show off this much set design, given probably the work that was probably put into it. To make a better example of it, when Zack Snyder did his adaptation of Watchmen, the DVD extras showed the love for the set designs, the hard work they put into, even though the movie didn't turn out the way it wanted to, especially the prequel comics. uh, after the movie, of course. Oh, here's a big set of the set pieces if my camera could pick up. Um, the biggest story, the biggest news out of it is that Quicksilver isn't 100% like he might end up being in the Avengers sequel. And I don't really see I don't see the hoopla about it because they are going to be played by two different actors, and honestly, I think either version could do better or worse. That's really up to you, the viewer, to make your decisions on that. I honestly think they'll do fine. And with my rambling out of the way, this was NerdFan16 on YouTube, Retro Kid on RVT. Sorry if I went a little longer than usual. Like I said, I'm going to do a Nerf review next. So take care and laters.